Come spend 2 nights in beautiful Santorini with me. Getting here was pretty easy. I flew from Athens on Aegean Air and it was only about a 45-minute flight. Our hotel offered to come pick us up from the airport, which was really nice, and it was only 40 euros. We stayed at the Kima Oia Suites, which is to date one of my favorite places I have ever stayed. One thing to note about Oia is that there are a lot of stairs everywhere. A lot of the hotels and the one we stayed at is on a cliffside, so if you have mobility issues, that's something to think about and kind of plan ahead for. The Kima Oia Suites are also family run and they're super attentive. Right when we got there, they met us and helped us with our bags down all these stairs. Our room had a gorgeous view of the rest of Oia and the caldera, and this is the junior suite with a personal hot tub. Staying in Oia is a bit more expensive. To me, it was absolutely worth it. In July, this room was 500 euros per night. I really liked that there was this little getting ready area, and the bathroom was kind of cool. It kind of had this cave-like look. When you're looking at hotels in Oia, a lot of them have this because you are literally staying in the side of a cliff. The room was clean, nice, and included a mini fridge and a coffee maker. On the main level of the hotel, there was this pool along with some lounge chairs. There were only 8 or 10 rooms in this hotel, but most of the time it almost felt like our private pool, and again, we were here in July. I also wanted to mention that when I was planning my trip to Greece, a lot of people online said to skip Santorini, that it was too touristy and too crowded, and after going and experiencing it for myself, I have to say that could not be less true. Now, everyone's different, of course, but I found Santorini to be the most beautiful place I've ever been in my whole entire life. People also said not to stay in Oia. I have to disagree with that as well. I loved staying in Oia. It was beautiful, and you're paying the money to go to Santorini to begin with. You might as well pay a little bit more and be in those beautiful views and wake up to them every single morning. There's lots of great shops and restaurants along the main row, and it really wasn't too crowded. I made a dinner reservation at the Ammoudi Bay Tavern, decided to brave the steps down, and we actually walked the steps back up as well. You can get taxis, but this was honestly really fun. You just have to watch out. There's a lot of donkey poop. I would definitely recommend eating at one of the restaurants down in Ammoudi Bay. The views are just beautiful and the vibes are so nice down here by the water. The walk back up was so pretty, and we got to do it at night this time, so it was a totally different perspective. A family decided to get a ride from the donkeys up while we were walking, so that was kind of funny to see. And then I just thought our hotel looked so pretty at night too. One of the best parts about staying at the Kima was their breakfast service. Each night you check the menu in your room and then call down to the desk and let them know what you would like for breakfast and what time you'd like your breakfast. And all we had to do was open our door and they had breakfast all set up on our private little balcony. It was so nice and everything was always so fresh and delicious. Enjoying breakfast out on this balcony, looking at these amazing views, was one of my favorite parts of Santorini. We decided to check out the other main village in Santorini, Fira. The bus from Oia to Fira and back is only $2.50, and it only took 20 minutes. had made a reservation at this restaurant, Cacio e Pepe, and then the owner came out and said no one was working that day. So we headed back to Oia for lunch. I booked a boat tour with the company Sunset Oia, and I actually booked the day of because I just wasn't sure what we were going to want to do in Santorini, and we didn't have any really concrete plans. This is a 5-hour boat tour, and it makes multiple stops. They also provide you with as much alcohol as you'd like and dinner. The first stop is this swimming spot at the hot springs. They do warn you to take any jewelry off because this water is sulfurous from the active volcano. The boat had this cool net feature you could sit on over the water. Our next stop was at the Red Beach for swimming and snorkeling, and they do have snorkeling equipment on board. Then you stop at the White Beach for swimming, and that's when they start barbecuing and serving dinner. We were at this stop quite a while. The crew from our boat was hanging out with the crew of another boat, and I think they lost track of time a little bit. It's made our whole tour more like 7 hours instead of 5 hours. And there were 2 girls on this tour with us that were going to miss their cruise ship due to this delay, so the crew had their buddy on a tender come get them and take them to the cruise port so that they didn't miss it. So that is something to know if you book this. The tour is 5 hours, but Greece is very laid back and relaxed, so you might not be able to 100% depend on that time if you're booking something after or if you have a cruise ship to get back to. Then the crew decided it was time to get the party started. They were playing a lot of fun music and getting everyone up and dancing. We sailed below the caldera, which was beautiful. We ended back where we started in Ammoudi Bay, and then they had cars waiting to take everyone back to their hotels. On our final day, we woke up super early to get some pictures with the famous blue domes. And even though we were up at 6 a.m., there were a few people in line because there is one spot in particular where you get the best angle of the 2 blue domes and then all the white buildings behind it. Then it was time to leave Santorini. We headed over to the ferry port to head to our next stop, Mykonos.